Poppin' family. We you know what we here to do. Here at the man himself. I mean Sage. Whatever y'all know him by. Basically, you know, I've been building with this brother for a good little minute now. Every time I see him at the functions, you know, he I don't even know when this started, but he start kicking up on me. And we be, you know what I mean, get a little light sparring. But we've just been building from that tip on, and it just evolved into, you know, what we here doing now.
Facts.
You know when that joint started?
No, I was thinking global, but I know it started before that.
Yeah, that's one that stick out.
Yeah. That shit got like 1,000 views on the gram.
You know what I'm saying? Your joint popping. But how you feeling though?
I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
I'm a little tired. It's like 10 o'clock at night. That's why my eyes look like this. I'm not fried, y'all. But yeah. What's this? Daylight savings.
Yeah.
It be having me dummy tired because it get dark at like 4 o'clock and it's 10. So it feel like
multiple
I've been up
days.
all night. But it's really ain't even that. But yeah, no, I'm great. Honestly, I'm just mentally here. I've been in my head a lot, but in a good way. I'm focusing on myself. I'm staying confident. I got a fight coming up February 27th.
Hey.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Niggas just focused, getting ready for fight camp in January.
That's what's up. Yeah, how the healing journey.
Oh yeah, yo, I'm good. My hip knot is like open as it used to be,
Right.
but like the pain is very minimal. I'm definitely on like 95, 97%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you still training people while you preparing for the fight, or you took a break?
That's chalk. I gotta focus on me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap. I'm probably doing like some little private sessions with, you know, whoever I could fit in on my free time, but like I gotta focus on my diet and my sleep patterns and exercising. So I really gotta put all that energy into me, because this is the first kickboxing fight. I'm not trying to take no L's.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate his energy. One of the first times I saw him perform is at your birthday joint with Tyreek.
Hey, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that was a good joint.
Yeah, so I saw you turning up at
That's
that
crazy.
joint.
Cause that was literally the bare minimum. Cause it was at the very end. I was just like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Damn, I got 3 minutes left. Damn, this song 3 minutes long. F it.
No, you know what I'm saying? He be having the energy. You be turned. You chilling right now, but he could turn it on when he want. You know what I'm saying?
Duality, polarity. Yeah.
Facts. Playlist. Oh, another thing is his playlist be popping. He definitely got the music on smash. You know what I'm saying?
Love music.
I'll be picking up the gems when I'm riding around with him. Like, yo, who this?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, he put me on some stuff because I appreciate music. So the fact that he put me on some stuff, that's always a blessing. Can you talk about like the importance of music in your life?
Music is, I feel like, a necessity. Is routine, is ritual in my life. I go through different phases of music. I like it. I love astrology, so I'm gonna throw these metaphors in there.
Go ahead.
So I feel like when music is very in depth, is very deep, like Scorpio energy. I be going through like cycles of death and rebirth where I want to like just delete certain music out my phone because I'm not vibing with that part no more. Me, like, I got some old Soulja Boy stuff on my phone. It's just like, why do I have this? But like some of this stuff bang, but like I got some corny John. So yeah. Back to the ritual. It's like as soon as I wake up, I gotta throw on something for me to stretch to. I put on music when I'm getting in the shower. I'm putting on music when I'm going to sleep. I'm playing music when I'm driving. It's like it's a part of everything. Music sets the tone. I heal through music. I love sad music. Listening to other people's pain makes me feel better because like they can resonate. It feels good to have like somebody, you know, literally empathize with what you're going through. So yeah, I just love music. I love feeling the frequency through the vocals, through the beat, like the Hurts when they recorded it. They spat that from their perspective, whether it was from the heart or wherever. But you always know when it's genuine. Them Jones really hit because that's when you feel like you like know the artist. They don't know you though. They really don't know you. Yeah, that's because it's like it be that genuine. So like I love feeling that. I get that a lot with Big Sean. His music be hitting heavy for me. But
that's Drake for me. In case y'all was wondering.
So yeah, that's music in a sense for me. It's ritual in my life. I really need it. It's a necessity. Without music, I would be a very sad boy. Laughing, comedy and music. Comedy and music is what keeps me.
Facts, yeah, comedy.
Gotta laugh.
As well.
Gotta laugh.
Music too, but comedy.
Comedy number one. Music strong number two.
Yeah.
I don't know. Music might be number one.
Actually. The amount of time you spend.
That's what I was thinking about it. Like I put way more time into music than I do with comedy, but I love comedy just as much as I love music. I'll say that.
Yeah, they go hand in hand with healing and what they provide for, you know, the world on a large scale. Plans to get back in the studio. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
That's funny.
What's up? I know you focusing on the competition coming up, but still, we gotta know.
I was in the studio 2 weeks ago. Shout out Rude Boy.
I think I remember that. Saw that.
Yeah, that joint banger. But it's his joint, so that's whatever you want to do with it. I respect other people's stuff. On a personal tip, I kind of fell off from the music at one point because I was trying to figure out how I wanted to spit my perspective authentically from my sound. And I always had my sound, but it was just like I evolved a lot mentally to the point where I didn't want to sound like that little kid that I was anymore. Shout out to locks. My hair really grew. Like when I first started making music, it was like when I had just started growing these joints. So I had like these little wingworms in, and it was just like now I'm here, and it was just like I don't want to talk like that no more.
Yeah, like a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Your Jones was like right here or something. Jones.
So yeah, it's like the more my hair grows, the wiser I get, and it's just like I'm trying to figure out a way how to spit it on some like. Right now, if I was to drop music, it would be like on some spiritual like club, like turn up stuff, but I'm looking for some like alternative, like jiggy, Nirvana, like Tori Ma feel with a little bit of hip hop, and I haven't put my all into that, because I've been doing the mixed martial arts stuff. So, yeah.
So connecting with them producers that produce that type
pretty
of
much,
sound
yeah. That's what I gotta do. Yeah, I didn't do that. I haven't reached out to that, and I feel like I do have those connects. So. Yeah, if you see this and you know you can make that happen,
holla at me.
But yeah, I'm gonna get back into it though, for sure. I talk to a lot of people about it often, especially my dad.
Okay. What do you have any advice for artists as far as your journey and everything that, you know what I'm saying, you've been through with the music shit?
Content. I have so much content, y'all. I got like 20 songs, no cap. Not drop none of them songs because I wanted to be a perfectionist. I wanted to have bread to push my marketing behind my stuff. I ain't just want to drop stuff for no reason. And it was just like, it got to the point where it was like, you're not dropping nothing though, you feel me? So, yeah, don't ever wait for the perfect time. The perfect time not gonna come. There's no such thing. Just do it. Learn from your mistakes and keep pushing for real. Don't follow the same patterns, meaning if you put bread towards something and it don't work, don't do it again. And that's pretty much it for real. Just move strategically, move smart. If you're an artist, in my opinion, you gotta take this shit dead ass seriously because it's a lot of people in this game. It's real competition, and I know a lot of A&Rs and P&Rs it's not that hard once you get like plugged in, but you gotta have your bread. So save your bread. That's it.
What's a PNR?
Public representative.
Okay.
Yeah, they the bulls that be like, they put you on. You need a show, say with like this is anything to say, but like Coachella, South by Southwest, that's a good job. PNR definitely could make that happen for you, or they the niggas that get you signed with 300.
Is that like a manager in a sense?
Could be, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely could be.
Okay.
It's a good analogy.
So, what is happiness to you? What does happiness look like?
Happiness is peace of mind. I love, and what is love? Love is not chaos. Love is not chaotic. It's not animosity or tenacity. It's just peace, and that's happiness to me. I love love so much that I always write it with a capital L. I've been doing that since I was a young boy, and yeah, that's heavy to me. Happiness is peace.
Okay. That's solid.
That was solid. That came off the top of my head. But damn, with some Pisces shit, that was poetic as fuck.
Listen, all this should be off the
Am
top.
I allowed to curse in this joint? All right,
Yeah.
bet. I've been like toning it down the whole time.
Nah, all this should be off the top. When y'all see these draws, we don't go over these questions with, well, I don't go over these questions with people. If they watch the other draws, then they got an idea what it's going to hit for. But for the most part, only one draw I went over like what this is about.
Yeah,
but
I just pulled up.
all this shit is off the top, you feel me? So they'd be authentic, like what y'all getting from these people. Like it's authentic. They just sharing their experience off top. No cap, no
Just that splat.
pussy. So speaking on love, the importance of relationships and friends and building that with those connections with people.
I seen you post something earlier about social worth.
Currency.
Currency, that's what it is. Yeah, I am big on that. Like, on some humble stuff, I personally don't know anybody who got more social currency than me, like, that I can, like, witness. I know so many people, and I feel like I remember hearing this. I'm a big Wiz Khalifa fan. I've been following him since my young boy days. And I used to watch his like day-to-days. Remember them Johns?
Yeah. He still drop them. I'll
Exactly.
be watching here and there.
And one of them Johns, he was saying how Big Sean was on there way before Big Sean was popping.
Yeah.
And he was saying how he do features with everybody for the dummy low, because you never know when it's going to come back and they going to show love and you might need them. Like, you never know. And then, boom, you know, they popping or whatever, and then they just do songs together like it's nothing. So I always was like, that's thorough. Why not just be nice to everybody? Because you never know when it's going to come back. So I be showing love, you know, just being genuine and carrying that energy, that frequency. And later in life, I'm real independent. I don't go through too many things, but like when the tough times come and you really gotta ask, I ask, and man, do y'all come through in abundance. So yeah, that's my personal experience on social currency. But I think it's very important. Having friends really builds that happiness in the heart, because we be having a void. For real, like we be searching for a specific that we don't know, and friends can be like the bridge to finding that for real. I like to say, let your light shine bright so other weirdos can find their way towards you.
That's fire.
So yeah, you gotta have friends in order to really even shine your light, cause how the fuck is it gonna get up there? So
that's a fact. And like when we be talking about like what's the importance of life and shit like that, ultimately what I be saying is to connect with people, because that's what we're here to do. And when people talk about like success and stuff like that, they be like, it's not what you know, it's about who you know.
No, facts.
So ultimately the relationships that you build with the people that you meet, is going to get you indoors and places where you can make things happen. And then all the money and all that other stuff, it comes after that. But the focus and the importance of these relationships that we build and stuff is high. It's high on that list. So focus on that, people. Focus. So speaking on relationships, what are some important lessons that you learned from, your intimate partners that you may have been with over the years?
What is this? Yo, I'm a transparent bull, so I don't care. But
yeah,
I'm very private about my personal life.
Look, what is it? You speak at your discretion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. What did I learn this year? I learned a lot. I'm always reflecting. I'm always taking in, peeping the patterns. The first thing that's coming to my mind is protection.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a protector. I'm a warrior when it comes down to my, significant other. But sometimes people don't speak up to vent or for a response. They just want to be heard. And as a man, when somebody wants to be heard, they just want to be like,
consoled.
Exactly. So I was just on some always trying to fix his shit, and that wound up making arguments, and I realized that afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I could make a metaphor or like an example or whatever, but I'm gonna just keep it at being like, me and Shawty never argue before. Like, we don't argue, and in this moment I was too stuck in my head and in my feelings to see what I needed to be for her overall in that moment. The end. Okay, let's see, what else did I learn? I learned how to shut the fuck up. Everything don't need a response, and I've been knew that, but it's just like sometimes you don't even have to make a battle. Like, just let shit slide for real. It really don't be that deep. Like, if you really fuck with them for real, like if they wasn't crossing the boundary or something, like, love that. You mean it's okay.
Yeah, I remember us. We was having a conversation, and you was speaking on like, kind of to the extent of pouring too much into, your partner, where you disregard yourself in a sense, and that happens a lot in a lot of relationships.
Yeah, that happened in my past. That was drawn. That actually was high key why I stopped making music too. Yeah, that was like 2-3 years ago. But I learned a lot in that relationship. I learned how to feel where somebody's coming from rather than hear where they're coming from, and how to apologize properly. I learned how to be honest with myself. Like, you got to be honest with yourself. Not sometimes, back then. Now I'm on a different type of time. I was trying to be the perfect guy for my girl. It's like, no, just be you.
Yeah.
Like, that just be you, and they're going to accept you for you. Yeah, but one last joint I want to say most recently that I learned was how to think from two different aspects of my brain, which is my logical, my emotional. Usually a very logical person. I learned how to tap into my emotional side.
Facts.
But then it got to the point where I started overindulging in my emotions. And I just had a friend talk to me the other day, and they just like kind of put me in my place, and I was just like, okay, all right, I guess I'll apologize. And I really appreciated that because, yeah, we're dumb and cool, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to do that sometimes.
Oh, speaking to the point he made earlier of like talking to somebody that may be in an emotional space, but you giving them logic, but they may not be in that space to receive it. Like, that's not what they want at that time.
Exactly.
They want you to just hear, like he said, like, listen, being present and listening to where they at, and given the situation with a need at that point in time. Because when we be communicating with people, like, we project what we would want in a situation.
Yeah, man. I used to be I used to argue all the time, just because I remember this joint used to say, you only upset because you didn't get the response you wanted. And I'm like, damn, she's right, but I'm not gonna tell her that. So no, but no, deep down I was just like, damn, like on some astrology shit, like real Virgo moon, like so picky, like it got to be your way, and I was just like, it does have to be my way, and I was like, when I said that out loud, I was like, that's not fair, I gotta fix that. So yeah, I think that's a man thing, like on some misogynistic shit, we be just. Most niggas is entitled. I'm not an entitled nigga, but I be like pre-projecting, like thinking like, all right, this is how it's gonna go, this is how it should go, and then when it don't flow that way, it be like, but
the fuck?
Yeah. So no, you can't do that. Just flow with that shit and accept it for what it is, and don't force nothing.
You speaking on apologizing properly. What does that look like?
Apologizing properly is you not trying to make an excuse for what you did.
Accountability.
Yeah. You dead ass be like, yo, this is what happened. I fucked up, and I genuinely feel this way. Like, my bad, I fucked up. And that's pretty much that. And you ask for forgiveness, hopefully, and if not, then that's cool too. You respect that, and that's that.
Yeah. When we speak about right brain, left brain, that kind of connect with the topic of divine masculine and divine feminine.
Shout out to divine mask, you feel me? It's the Mars symbol.
Okay.
We love astrology.
Somebody asked me that not too long ago. She was like, what is some divine feminine traits and divine masculine traits? And could you what would you say is some of those?
Okay. I'm gonna start with the man just because I'm a man.
For sure.
Cause I'm a man, woman. Shout out to Amy Impala. It's 10 o'clock at night, so I can't sing. Voice too gaspy. But chaos is actually a divine feminine trait.
Really?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, because man is structure.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Structure goes like doop 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 doop. It's on a map, and woman is just like, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want.
That's kind of like it connects to creativity, or that's what I connected to. That's the chaos.
That's exactly what it is. Creativity comes from craziness. Like literally, it's just like, what? That's not normal. That's some different. You mean?
Yeah.
And that's why art is so dope. But nurturing is the divine feminine trait, as providing is a masculine. As ironic, or what's the word of something that's like opposite? Sexual energy is a divine feminine trait. Women are a lot more hornier than men.
Facts.
It's just the fact that ours are just like extended and
protruding.
Yeah, it's intercourse, so it makes it seem like it's the other way around because we like gotta get it, but no, they really want it. But I'm not saying they're asking for it, but I'm just saying like more than not on some regular when y'all both walking down the street.
Right, that remind me of, I was talking to the same young woman that asked me this question. She was saying, when the shorty put your hand to her hand.
Oh yeah, I seen that tweet the other day. That's funny, yo. You know what sounds like I hit with that? I never knew that.
Me neither. I never thought of it that way. What was the full thing she said?
Oh, you don't know?
No, I could generalize it, but she was basically saying she measuring the gap, and she's also Oh, measuring with the fingers. 'Cause I was like, what?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what y'all doing. Y'all, wow. That's crazy. Let me find out.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know why. I literally was just having this conversation earlier, but like, I'm like ringing no bells for the divine mask or femme traits right now.
It's cool. This wasn't even a serious question.
Cool.
That was kind of like,
All right,
but
we're gonna crop that out.
yeah, but balance in both of those. What does that look like?
Polarity is beautiful. We love equal polarity. So balance between the divine masculine and the divine femme is like knowing, okay, as a man, I like to dabble more into self-love because I feel like I need that balance because I work out and I do a lot of extra it's like, all right, I need to take care of myself. Let me balance this out, you feel me? Exfoliate, go to the spa, get a massage, you feel me? Balance it out. Do some yoga, hot yoga for sure. But
I still gotta do that.
yeah, and I'm not gonna make no examples for the woman because I'm not a woman.
No, you ain't gotta do that.
Yeah, but I feel like a good balance for me personally is I be feeling my hormones more than not. But I use my brain. I think with my brain, not my... So I think that's a good balance. Honestly, doing that, excuse me, has brought so many beautiful platonic relationships into my life. Like, women are much better friends than men. I'm sorry.
That's a fact. They got more experience.
They hold you down, yo. When you need some bread or some food, they come through. So many other things too though, like connections. They just, they super nice to each other, so they be knowing everybody, and on the business aspect, they really be coming through. So yeah, platonic relationships are fucking awesome. I love the balance of, I guess, me being able to do that because it's kind of rare in a sense, sadly, but yeah.
That's something I realized. I was talking to Athon, and well, this statement is for men in general, but a lot of men don't have platonic relationships with women. Like me and Ant was talking, and I'm like, how many women friends you got? And he really had to think. Like, it was hard for him.
I can't count.
It was hard for him to think of the relationships that he had. So
yeah, he said he came to me and asked me like, yo bro, how do you do that? Like, how do you just approach girls and like, talk to them and just make them comfortable? I'm just like, I don't know how to be being me, but I do know, honestly. It's a lot to fucking explain. But since we're fucking here, first you gotta come up on some open shit, you feel me? Like, not super creepy, like just regular open.
Not thinking with the gap.
Engage in an actual intellectual conversation. I'm sapiosexual, so I really be trying to make dope conversations. I'm not gonna say I'm a poetic bull, but I be spitting sometimes. Girls love to be put onto knowledge but not belittled simultaneously, so if you can like educate them on some shit, that's definitely in the go.
Facts.
I'm a spiritual nigga. Girls love astrology. So
facts.
That usually works.
Automatic.
And then just vibe, just literally feel the flow and just go with that. And it's that simple for real. But most importantly, don't think with your dick. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's that simple.
Every relationship doesn't have to be intimate. And it's not meant to be.
Everything that glitter ain't gold too.
Yeah.
Like, there's been times where you see a bad joint and y'all get together and it's just like, oh no.
Whoop.
Exactly.
Trash.
And sometimes I be having some relationships with people and it's just like, we was better off as friends, and it's like, it's okay. Like, we understand that. Like, we just don't vibe on that level, and it's like, cool.
And that's the other thing too. Like, the culture of being intimate with somebody and then like ghosting them or not talking to them no more after that, or even your exes and stuff like that.
That shit
like,
nutty.
That shit is corny.
That,
like, bro,
instant detach block on everything over it.
I'm friends with all my exes. Whole lot of gang shit.
I'm friends with like
I know you be going through it. It's cool. It's cool.
half of them.
But you got women friends. That's what we focusing on.
Facts.
Yo. But yeah, man, get you some platonic women friends, and you know what I'm saying, catch a vibe, because they where it's at. These niggas ain't gonna hold you down like the black goddess queens.
Facts.
Peace, queens. Peace. Speaking of self-care routine, you mentioned it. That was one of the questions.
Okay, wow.
You kind of already touched on.
That's nice.
You still ain't get the petty though. I remember you said you ain't get it on my birthday.
Nope.
Look, you gotta get you a petty.
I wasn't gonna even cap and say that one. No, I never got a pedicure. John's always be like, "Oh, let's go to the we gonna get a pedi." I'd be like, "Okay, y'all always say that, but it never happens, and it has yet to happen." So, my birthday 2/2 though. So,
look.
Last year I went and did hot yoga. I went to the boxing gym, the kickboxing gym, and then I went and did hot yoga. But yeah, we're gonna see this year.
Any other Jones you wanna add to the self-care routine, or the importance of establishing that and having that?
I need to get stretched out. I'm always stretching other people out. I stretch by myself, but like I really need somebody to stretch me. I miss that.
You gotta get the Muay Thai
Exactly.
stretch drawn.
That's literally what I was talking about, a Thai stretch or massage.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much it for real. That's all I want is a stretch and a massage on a rag, cause
I know somebody that she trained with Kyrie, the boy you just got the weights off. And she exchanged services too. Like Fu used to train her in the gym, and she used to exchange stretches with him.
Tough.
Or massages.
Say less.
Yeah, definitely connect you to that. And I'm about to see what's up with the shorty I do the Thai massage. So I'll let you know what's up with that too. Cause, you know, your boy be getting a massage. And all right, we on to the. So, astrology. Listen, y'all.
I'm bored.
He listen, this is a little pre-story to the story. So with a lot of things, like people like spiritual community, it's really environment. It's not a community, it's an environment. I want to change the word around that, because community is niggas that's unified or have common.
This is a trend.
Exactly. So niggas be claiming that they into something, but they don't really be thorough with it. So I kind of just downplayed it. I researched astrology as I'm learning throughout the years, but I never really got into it. And then niggas, people around me, they be into it, but they not into it.
They just saying
so
anything.
I just recently got into it because my mans, he was breaking shit down, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Spitting.
He looked it up. I didn't even have my time. He's like, look, you don't need that, because only these two gonna change. And see, people don't even tell you all that. You feel me? So he looked it up and he was breaking shit down. I'm like, connecting them dots. You feel
That's
me?
what I do. I connect the dots to the universe. I make it make sense for you. Just breaking down the language.
So he thorough with the astrology. So get with him. Can you just you said you studied it in college?
Yeah, so I had a friend I met at the bar, and she took collegiate astrology classes at Temple. I lived at Temple for a grip and platonic relationship.
Thanks.
No, I got sidebar. I went to this bar to spit a poem, and I went to go like profess my love to someone. But then it wasn't allowed in because they wasn't 21. They was like 20, which is Saudi, right? I'm like 22, 23 now. I'm about to be 24 in 222. But yeah, so and in the mix of that, I was just like, well, might as well mingle here. And then met up with this John. She was cool as shit, and we was vibing on some astrology type time, and exchanged info. She just happened to live on campus. Came over. And we was vibing with the astro. She was putting me deep. She started teaching me about the houses because I wasn't informative on that yet. And Yeah, I was pointing Dee to what I knew. Then she showed me this website. I showed her an app. Then she showed me her classes, and I was like, whoa. She's like, yeah, we could do homework together if you want. I was like, yeah, definitely. I want part to this. Like, now I really got to be on my shit. Like, I need to really, and then that's when I started doing the readings. So, yeah, I learned how to do composite, synergy charts, natal charts, regular drawings, moon phases. I learned how to use a moon calculator. I can tell whatever moon was like in transit when you were born. Yeah, I was born on a full moon, so full Virgo moon, and
does that mean that you have more of the Virgo trait?
Very strongly influenced, yeah,
Okay.
highly influenced. So yeah, that's how I did that.
Rewinding to the point of the ladies like to be they like to learn. I was talking to this young lady today, and she was literally saying, I come across a lot of ladies that they literally say that, like, I like learning or getting information, da da da. And to the point of astrology, we was talking about astrology because that's just regular conversation and shit. She was asking about the houses. I'm like, shit, I don't know nothing about the houses. You feel me? I'm just getting into the Mercury, Mars, Moon, Venus. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. And I don't even got my time to really know my houses, but that's on the way. But look, just saying, I had that conversation today, and boom, that's how that, you know what I'm saying, came about. So, fellas, you know what I mean?
Tap in.
You know what I'm saying? So, sports.
I love sports.
You always been into the sports, been athletic.
Yeah, I've been athletic my whole life.
You ran track when you was a youngin', right?
High school, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I started playing football first. When I was like, no, I'm capping. I did ballet before anything.
Tupac vibes.
I did not know that was a thing. Yeah, I did ballet when I was 5. Then I did football. That's when I was like 7. I started boxing when I was 8. I started playing ball when I was like 12. I stopped boxing when I was like 16. Kept playing ball. And with the high school, this is when everything turned up. Like, shit was too fun. It was just like, yo, it's all these games I get to play. Like, just that's how it looked like. This games, extracurriculum bullshit. Like, you get what's it called? Community service hours for this stuff. So
What school is this?
yeah, I know, right? Soccer, track and field, indoor track, outdoor track, cross country. Didn't play any football, a little bit of basketball, and is that it? 6 sports. I think that's it.
In high school.
Mm-hmm.
So you said you played football in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And now I'm a kickboxer. So yeah, I do the Muay Thai, you feel me? And a little bit of boxing here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Some Dutch kickboxing. That's what the tournament is for. We're gonna be doing a kickboxing tournament, so I'm switching it up. I'm gonna bring my Muay Thai style to the kickboxing ring. We're gonna see how that go. Just gotta stay a little more sharp and faster, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Your interest in martial arts, is that connected to your love for anime by any chance?
Niggas always talking that shit.
What you mean?
I guess. Like, no.
Okay.
But like I'm not influenced by that shit.
Okay.
But it motivates me.
Yeah.
Like when I see everybody got powers and it's that one young boy who don't got powers and he just getting all busky off the physical. I was thinking Asta from Black Clover, but that's also a great example. You feel me? It's like, damn, I guess I could do that too. And it's like, cause I'm a regular nigga. You feel me? I'm a human being. So
the 21st, we supposed to be getting them powers.
I'm tapped in. Listen, people be talking this power shit. First of all, if you're not black, shut up. Second of all, if you're not tapped in, shut up.
What's tapped in look like? What that look like?
That mean Come on now. I wish you was on the ground so I could throw the meme on with the eyes.
Put that joint up.
That's what that means. That means you gotta be on your real indigo. I ain't gonna say too much. You feel me? Real ones know. What's understood don't gotta be explained.
That's a fact.
But yeah. Next question.
Just had to bring this joint up because he talked about it, so you know what we here doing. Just had to bring this. All right, we back, y'all. The importance of anime, though.
Oh yeah, so all right. I love anime. I do remember one time like I was blacking on somebody in elementary school and I was just throwing like my hands as fast as I could because I was trying to imitate Dragon Ball Z. That shit did not work, but I didn't get beat up though. They just got broken up real quick. They was just like, oh, this nigga is crazy. Yeah, that's when I learned. I was like, yeah, no, I gotta really throw them Jones. And now I like martial arts animes like Baki, Keigen Ashura, because like they break down the like it's more realistic in a sense. But when niggas be getting kicked through like buildings and shit, it's like
yeah, the most.
Can't do that. I'm definitely not getting up after that. So yeah, nah.
Or long ass fights, but then they be masters too. But even still, I don't think the fights would be that long. Or it's just slowed down from the
niggas not fighting for more than 30 minutes.
What? Fucking 10.
Exactly. Listen, boxers fight for 36 minutes, 12 rounds. Each round's like, you feel me?
That's a structured drum.
Exactly.
These are like in the streets. I mean, they had the competitions in these shows, but in the streets, that shit is not lasting. Niggas is using all type of shit.
Facts. But now the importance of anime in my life. Anime has helped me get through depression. It is really been my gateway, just like a fantasy, just to escape. I'm a Pisces, feel me, very dreamy boy. I love dreams. I love Naruto so much as a kid. I really wanted to just be like in that realm. Like if I could go to Konoha, I still have that in my fucking location on Twitter. It says Konoha Gakyor. That's what that is. That's the full city name of the city of where Naruto was from. And
speaking on that real quick, got on Eli hoodie, you feel me, which is inspired by Naruto. He's a big Naruto heavy fan. You know what I'm saying? If you've been to the Bars concert, he had on the Kage drip. You feel me? And the poster, all that shit was like Naruto inspired. So
that was a fun tournament. Shout out Udo, he hooked that joint up. Yeah, I've been watching Naruto since day one, since like the young boy days. My papa put me to the anime when I was 4 years old. Ghost in the Shell, Akira, and Spirited Away. All bangers. I don't remember Ghost in the Shell though, keep it a bean. I was too young, I gotta rewatch that. But I've seen Spirited Away and Akira at least like 50 times a piece. Then after that, Inuyasha on the Toonami Cartoon Network joints late at night, Bleach, and then after that, I chilled off of it. Dragon Ball Z, of course, but chilled off of it. Naruto came out. I was banging with that heavy, and I really didn't even care for anything else. And I remember I was chilling with my mans and his girl, and it was crazy because his girl was a fucking dweeb. She put me D to all these different genres like Kill la Kill, Akame ga Kill, Blue Exorcist, Sword Art Online. Second season sucked, but so many other like genres. I was like, I didn't know there was a whole world of this. Like, this is tough. So, yeah. Ever since then, I've just been hooked.
I'm not the biggest anime bull, but I appreciate it, and I watch the genres that, you know what I'm saying, I got some connection to.
I definitely seen over 100.
I got like a handful, two handfuls, you feel me? But the young lady that gave me the painting all the way to the left, she's the last John, the interview I did, shout out to Mecca. She's a big anime person, and she was saying like she learned so much through anime, like
Thanks.
all the shows, it's a connection to everything in life.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite thing about anime. It's not really as TV is entertaining, but it's not realistic. Drama is the most realistic you're gonna get to it, but anime is literally all that in one. Like it's action, comedy, drama, mystery, suspense, gore if you want to take it there. And it'd be real life scenarios, just complete subliminals. My favorite metaphor to use, or example I guess I should say, is Avatar: The Last Airbender, because that's really one of the first American animes, and it's so obvious. Like the Fire Nation is clearly America, yo. Like,
and I was watching the Spirit Science John. They literally was making those connections and saying that and breaking that shit
it's
down.
so
that
obvious.
That shit was fire.
So yeah, that's what I love about anime. Is how like they make it. They break the stories down into just reality. Like it's also super enhanced with some dope ass graphics. Japanese voices are much more animated, so it's just like it
The tones.
hit different. Like that hold on. Oh, that's my phone. Never mind. I was about to show you a video, but yeah, man. It be real life, man. Like I cry watching anime more than any other genre of whatever, cause it be hitting. Like it really be hitting.
Speaking, you said your pops put you on?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking on your pops, you know what I'm saying? I'll be seeing the stuff he posts about his relationship with his pops.
Shout out pops.
And that's a dope drawing, because a lot of my friends that I met like in high school, they got relationships with their pops, but like growing up, like niggas' dads wasn't around. So I'm fascinated by like, you know what I'm saying, people that had a relationship with their pops. So yeah, can you speak on y'all relationship a little bit?
Shout out pops once again. I guess I'm just gonna start with my memories. The first thing I can remember is my dad just being super affectionate. My mom is real mask. I'm not saying my dad is super femme, but like he definitely embodies divine femme and masculine. Like he plays, he's very playful, but like he don't take no shit. Mm-hmm. He's a great teacher, but it's like you're gonna be rewarded in the end. So it's like, oh, you feel me? Yeah. So it's like it's always balanced to everything. But yeah, as a young boy, I got a lot of attention, care, and love. Then I remember he worked for like the sanitization for the city, like doing the trash stuff. And I was like 5. I used to wait for him to come home and give him a hug, and he'd be like, "No, don't touch me, I'm dirty." And then I'd be waiting like, "Oh." Then he'd take his like little trash on off and be like, "Ah." But Capricorns, they get money, dog. This man is a super entrepreneur, DJ slash airbrusher slash barber slash tattoo artist slash carpenter. Like
long list.
Yeah, really get to the bag. So yeah, I was always infatuated by that, and he always tried to teach me how to make money.
What's the Mars?
I don't know, I gotta look that joint up. I know he got a moon in Scorpio, but I don't even know his Mars. Keep it a bean. I gotta look that joint up. But
cause that's the drive, right?
The Venus and your Saturn, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, Venus is what you love, like your pleasures, what you're really going towards, like what you idolize, admire. But more importantly, the Saturn, because Saturn is your responsibilities, like how you really holding it down for real. And Mars is more so conflict and sexual energy. So like when you just going butt to butt, head to head with a bullshit situation, that's Mars.
I'm about to write this shit down, but it's recorded, so I can come back to it. I'm like,
but
damn.
yeah, Saturn is responsibility. I got a Saturn in Aries, so put two and two together. Aries are real like quick, like ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
I'm real impulsive with my bread. Sometimes I just don't be thinking.
I think my Saturn is Cap. Like I got 2 Cap Johns.
That's a good John.
In the back.
That's a perfect placement, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, our relationship is just real, transparent, very comical. We play a lot. It's crazy, man. It's like I love this nigga so much that I can't even think of the words to fucking say. Like he's just the perfect dad. Like really just always there for me, and just a ear, a wallet. Not saying I'd be in his pockets, but if I needed it, I could be like, yo, send me $50, and he would send me like $100.
Shout out to Pop.
Shout out Pops. I really don't know what to say.
And he did all your tests, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you lose count?
No, I haven't counted in a while though, cause I got like 3 new ones.
Okay.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you want to count this as 1? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I mean, you got them done at different times.
I did.
Right.
I got this joint when I was 14. Then I got this joint when I was 15. Then I got this joint when I was 16. So, yeah. Like 14. Oh, I don't think I counted this one. So, yeah.
Okay. Health journey.
This health journey has been a very beautiful one.
Yeah?
Yeah. I love self-control. I love willpower. I love putting myself, my brain, and my body to the testament. I love pushing my limits. Plus Ultra! Okay, that was an anime reference. So, My Hero Academia, I'm very inspired by that, John, because the slogan is pretty much for schools plus Ultra. It's like, you know, that's their thing, because they don't got a mascot. If they did have a mascot, I think that would be, I don't know. But get it, plus Ultra. So everything I try to do, I go plus Ultra. I'm banging out some push-ups. My body. Plus Ultra, nigga, stop bitching. Give me 20 more. And the nutrients as well. It's like, I want to be lazy and just get like this. And it's like, no, go cook. You feel me? Get them nutrients. Plus Ultra. I'm not a fast boy anymore, but when I used to be on my fasting, excuse me. When I used to be on my fasting wave, I used to be like, oh man, I just want some bread, some starch, something right quick, and I used to be like, no. Plus Ultra. So yeah, I used to always tell myself that. The health journey though has been very funny. I got not convinced. My brain just went, one day, talking to one of my roommates, which is funny because this nigga eat fish now. I've seen it on the gram. I don't judge nobody though.
Just Pete, you know what I'm saying?
It is what it is. But I was making a hot dog out the microwave.
Sheesh! That's savage.
And he was like, your body is gonna regret that. And I was like, what?
Nigga.
What the fuck you talking about? How you gonna tell me what my body going to regret?
I'm on my body.
Alright, well, your body would thank you a lot more if you didn't do that, is a better word to putting it. And I was just like, my body is saying it's about to fuck this hot dog up. And then we went deeper in depth into it, basically saying like, you don't need that. It's a dead carcass. Honestly, let's talk about the closest physical comparison to the human species. That would be an ape. The ape is top 3 strongest animals in the jungle. The other 2 strongest animals are also vegan.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, hold on. So what you trying to say? So basically what he really was trying to say was, 1, you heating that shit up in some biochemical ass bullshit, like non-natural, radiation, organic way. It's already GMO meat. It's really just scrapple, just in a plastic roll. And
all the waste products put together
and
to create that drone.
It's not the wave. Like, it's, you eat dead foods, you're gonna feel dead. You eat lively foods, you're gonna feel alive. And that's a big partial reason of where the itis comes from. And I was just like, what? This nigga's spitting. So yeah, them 2 joints really stuck with me. Cliche. Watched the vegan documentary with the health. I was like, oh shit. They kind of overdid it a little bit, but they still was spitting like the actual fact. They was saying factual points, just a little over dramatic. But yeah, man, watched a few more stuff. I put a lot of health influencers. Dr. Sebi was definitely my favorite. R.I.P. And it's the natural state for me, honestly. Like, literally, I'm gonna say this. I have not been being like personally deep this whole time. I'm about to really get on some me shit. Mother Nature. The prefix for natural is nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
I personally feel like Mother Nature is God. The reason why I feel that way is because Mother Nature is the creation of everything that is in our universe. When I say our universe, I mean Earth, because that's where we live. We are stewards of this plane. Everything natural goes within the perfect cycle of life, death, rebirth.
Mm-hmm.
You literally do not have to do anything, and nature will take care of it. If I scrape my knee, which I just did like 2 weeks ago, I did not put anything on it, bro. No ointment, no water, not even a Band-Aid. I just let it heal. I think I kept it covered, obviously, because I didn't want to get infected. But I let like the scab build up on it, and I let the scab fall off. My skin pigmentation, like my melanin, was already on there, bro. You don't have to do anything. So let's talk about GMO food. GMO fruits, first of all, is really not the wave. Like, that shit dead ass is only legal over here. Everywhere else in the world, they is not accepting that. Like, really, only in North America and South America, like the border of South America, they're letting that slide. Everywhere else, they've been canceled that shit like 2-3 years ago. Like, no, we don't need that. Seriously, it's not. It doesn't make sense. So, with that being said, make it make sense. Why would I want a genetically modified organism when I can get the nutrients that God made for me? God put this here for me on some anatomy type time. That also is why I took the plant-based route. I don't have teeth built for like a carnivore or a detrivore.
Thanks.
Because in a natural state, animals with those teeth eat those things raw. If we were eating everything naturally raw, I cannot eat meat.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw that shit up. Like, I'm going to regurgitate. That's not the way our stomachs, they don't have the lactic acid to properly digest that. Like,
and our intestines is not built like a carnivore. They're much shorter. It's like 5 to
wide,
7 feet.
exactly.
Versus like our 30 feet.
And it's just a long, super long tube. So think about food that should be going into that, like yams, you feel me? Berries, oranges, grapes. It just all makes sense. Vegetables, starch as well, like natural wild rice. It would just make sense for it to slide down the intestines versus you trying to get a ham. Forcing that joint, like, it's obviously it's not gonna come in whole, but it's like It's not working like that.
And speaking on the enzymes, like us not being able to break it down, so that builds backed up waste in our intestines and causes constipation, dehydration, leads
pus,
to illnesses,
pimples, all
mucus.
that extra bullshit. Definitely mucus. Mucus is the last form of defense within your body. When you are oozing mucus, that means you definitely drawn. Like your white T cells lost the battle. When you get sick, that's the main thing that you dropping is like you can't smell. Your nasal is dripping mucus because it's literally trying to push out the sickness, the ill, the disease that is within you. And when you're sick, the best thing to do is really just to spit it out. I can't even form a mucus noise because I don't eat that bullshit.
Yo, and that's something I be peeping with smokers, bro. When they cough, like you could hear the mucus in their lungs. You could hear the mucus when you could hear that shit. It's so crazy. Like
I smoke weed, I cough, I never feel mucus in my chest.
Facts.
It's straight air. But anyways, back to this. Natural is the way to go. I don't have the willpower to eat raw. I've tried a raw vegan diet. It was fun. I ain't gonna lie. I did feel like Superman. I definitely felt like a superhuman.
Yeah.
But I love cooked food so much. It tastes so good. So that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you actually are killing the nutrients when you're cooking your food.
Facts.
Because the flame,
changes the compound of it.
Exactly. So yeah, literally just think about it. Everything that is natural is the proper way to be, because you don't change what God made. That's just the way it's set up. Like, shout out Mother Nature. She really making it do what it do. I don't think I have any other words to put into how much I love being natural. I love doing everything naturally. I love healing naturally. When I have a headache, I don't take pills. I meditate. I drink water. I stretch and I sleep. Sometimes I just meditate and it goes away. Honestly, like proper breath work. I just love being natural.
God created you perfect. You are perfectly you. There's nobody else on this planet that got your DNA. You know what I'm saying? Going to do things how you do it. You are you. So you, like he was saying, just be you. Like, learn to embody that, learn to be that to your fullest and unapologetically. And you know what I'm saying, a lot of things will flow easier from that, like having that foundation. Speaking on to the point where he was talking about illness and fasting, you know what I'm saying, fasting is basically illness.
Drain them pathogens out.
Yeah.
Kill them motherfuckers. You feel that shit when you fast. First off, when I really changed my diet, like everything within me changed. Like the way that I was thinking, the way I was feeling, internally, externally. I literally could feel the parasites in me like crawling, but like fighting. Like they was like, oh shit, we need food, and I'm just like, oh, it burns so bad. But I know this is for a good purpose, and when it's all said and done, you feel great, man. Like it's like working out. Like you hate the burn in the midst. Well, I love the burn, but like it's tough.
Dopamine and endorphins that you're gonna get from it.
Exactly.
It's worth it.
So yeah. Next after that, the conscious kind of just like, I hate to be cliche, but your third eye really kind of just like starts to open up. Like it's just like
more aware.
Yeah, I'm really in tune. I'm my senses are like really in tune. Like I'm hearing better, I'm seeing better, I'm smelling better. I'm actually more in tune with my taste buds. I don't like sugar. I don't like artificial sugar.
Facts.
I hate sweet tea. I never thought I would say it, but like I don't like sugar in my tea because that's not what I'm putting in my body anymore. My cells have recouped to a new, and that's how that works. Like you just become more aware in a sense of everything, and you just want to move differently, kind of really. Like you just don't put up with certain BS, and you radiate a higher frequency, and you vibrate that and attract those like-minded beings. And this is how we're here today.
Fact.
Because I'm from the hood. I just pulled up to my first birthday party like 2 months ago, and niggas is looking at me like, what the fuck? This boy? I'm just like, I'm cracking up. But yeah, life.
Real quick, speaking on fast, what type of fast would you do?
Right now?
No, when you was doing it.
I was doing water fast.
Okay.
If not dry fast, I hate dry fast. I ain't gonna lie. Them
Yeah.
Jones the worst. I did 2 of those. I ain't gonna say
For
never
how
again,
long?
but a day.
Yeah, no, that's serious.
And I did a juice fast. Early this summer, I did a sea moss and juicing fast. That joint was cool. My uncle, for Ramadan.
You did the whole Ramadan? Nice.
Yeah, that joint was thorough.
That's fire. Nice. So how has the health played into your martial arts and your training? Like,
Yo, my stamina go dummy. I be in a boxing gym and niggas be like, damn, yo, this man can still go. And I'd be like, first of all, I be throwing my legs all day. Throwing these punches is nothing. Like, I throw 4 kicks and I get kind of tired. Like, not kind of tired, but it's like the fatigue bar go like, do. Like, it's like really a video game. Like, you got energy that you can get back. Like, when you swing dummy hard and you miss, you're not getting that energy back. When you connect it, it's still there. But when you throw every leg kick is like it go down a little bit. When you throw a leg kick and you miss, it's like, damn. So I don't have to do that in the boxing gym. I'm just throwing arms all day, and then the way that I eat is just like, you know, I smoke very consciously, so like I try not to overdo it, and I don't smoke BS. Like, when I say BS, I mean
GMO?
Natural. I don't smoke GMO leaves like backwoods or sweetwoods or none of those. It means I don't even smoke the natural leaf. I don't smoke the frontal leaf. I smoke papers. So yeah, and I mix herbs in my papers like rosebuds and chamomile and lavender. And oh my gosh, would you look at that? I have a bag on me right now.
Got the pack on.
I got the
all
pack.
times.
I got the pack. Lavender. It's not a lot left, but rosebuds. And chamomile. So yeah, that's how I get down. That stuff helps, honestly. Lavender opens your lungs up, and the rosebuds gives you the nice zen feel. It's easier to inhale, so it makes it easier for me to breathe longer, if that makes sense. I obviously can't smoke before I go in, but it's like a nice little prep. Like, if I smoke that and go on a nice little jog, I'd be feeling good. But it really helps with my stamina and my fatigue.
Fire. Can you talk to us about the journey of training people? Like, how has that been?
I never would have thought I'd been doing this shit. Seriously. I just started Muay Thai like a year ago. I just started taking it serious in January. So hasn't even been a whole year that I'm taking it serious yet. A month will make that a year, or 2 weeks or whatever. It's been fun because that was the whole purpose of it, was for fun. Like, I want people to exercise and have fun, because I came across Muay Thai because I feel like I know a lot of niggas that like martial arts or anime, and they don't know that they like martial arts. Like, niggas, I'm in Philly. Well, I don't know where this is gonna go, but we in Philadelphia. We on the western part of the world. Niggas don't know that there are other martial arts. Like, niggas really think it's karate and kung fu.
Maybe a little Wing Chun.
No, niggas don't know that shit.
Bruce Lee, come on.
Right. But
man.
they gonna call that kung fu, bro.
Yeah.
That's kung fu to them.
Generalize that shit.
Right. So, yeah, niggas just think it's boxing, and it's like, no.
But with MMA, with niggas watching more MMA, they may be open some more Jones.
Facts. Niggas look at MMA though, and they think street fight. Like, they think that's real fighting, and they go in there and use mixed martial arts. Like, they really street fighters, but they know wrestling, or they know a little bit of Muay Thai, or it's like, no, these are martial artists. But niggas think they street fighters for real.
Right.
This is me growing up in the hood, listening to these niggas
talk about this.
Yes.
Shit. Yeah.
So, yeah, with that being said, I wanted to educate the world, or my city, on Muay Thai because it's so many different arts like Taekwondo, Judo, Muay Thai, Kempo, Taijutsu, Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Krav Maga. I could go on, but yeah, it's like, you know, I took up Muay Thai and I started studying Dutch kickboxing. Fell into a Dutch kickboxing gym. And ever since, I've been on a crazy home workout journey during quarantine, because that's when that like first started. Quarantine started in March, March.
Yeah.
Like March 3rd. And I was just like, damn, well, I ain't got nothing to do but literally work out, so I might as well just do this. Bro, I gained 20 pounds.
Sturdy.
Like, all muscle. I got dummy busky. And
How you gonna lose this 10?
I'm gonna do it.
She go fast.
I should probably. I got dummy flexible. I cut up parts of my body that I've never even seen cut up before. And I know it's because I've been doing workouts that I've never done before.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just like, yo, this whole time I didn't even know that. Like, I wasn't focused on that. I was focused on trying to get this kick right. So I feel like if that was my mindset, then I can make that other people's mindset. Like, let's just have fun with it. You can focus on actually trying to properly do this. And then in the midst of the end of the workout, you're going to see it. Your ass going to be dripping sweat and you're going to be out of breath. But it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's what you came here for. And, yeah, I've had people come to me for different reasons. Like, some people want to lose weight, some people want to gain weight, some people want to learn how to fight, like on some self-defense type time. Some people just want to learn how to fight just cause. Some people want to get their energy off, like they just be like, I'm tensed up or I'm stressed out. So I'll be here for that. And yeah, that's been the journey so far.
So y'all can't tap in with my man's right now because he's preparing for the competition, but you mean
March.
We go on his gram, gonna be on the joint, so you could tap in with him to see. You mean if you wanna see what's up with the services, you could inquire in the DMs or however he see fit.
Yeah, definitely the DMs. I'm gonna get a website soon. I'm working on like. I'm gonna make my main page like a business joint. I'm gonna start branding myself so that means no more playing on the stories and stuff. But that's what the Finsta for.
Yeah, got like 10 pages.
So
Twitters.
Yeah, the kickboxing joint is gonna be for the fans. The main joint, I'm gonna really like start branding. I wanna muse that joint heavy, cause I got body boy, and pretty much spread positivity, my knowledge, just bring something to the world that's never been brought before. You feel me? But not too much, cause I'm probably not gonna be making too much bread off it. So I don't wanna make that my main focal point. But I wanna clean that shit up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Cause reflections is important when you're trying to bring in clientele. So it's time to get the PDFs popping, the websites popping, and clean up the page and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
I'm not saying my shit dummy unprofessional. I think I have great content on my page. It's just I play a lot of my stories.
You spoke on flexibility. I don't think people speak on that enough, the importance of flexibility.
Flexibility is way more important than strength. Flexibility brings safety. Flexibility brings dexterity. Flexibility brings momentum. If you know how to use it properly, flexibility can bring speed.
Fact.
So all of those things is literally just strength. All strength does is bring strength. Flexibility just brought like 4 different things to your game. Like if it was a strategic type time, all you gotta do is get out the way, and now you got 4 different moves to work with now.
Move like water. Deep water. Flow.
Exactly. I'm both though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I think I'm a little jack. Whatever.
But you got that understanding, and a lot of people they'll just work out without adding that
you can't.
component into.
Oh, I ain't gonna say you can't, but it's dumb to work out and not stretch, because first thing first, naturally you should be stretching, because what is the first thing you do when you wake up?
Animals, what they do, cats, stretch,
What do you do?
yawn.
You fucking strap right. You get.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sometimes you chilling, just doing nothing. Just why? Because you need to. Your unconscious is doing it for you.
Genetic dispositions.
Your unconscious is definitely trying to get you to get it popping.
Subconscious.
That too. I feel like the subconscious is when you're thinking. Like unconscious, you don't even do that on purpose. Like you know how you breathing right now.
Conscious would be when you're thinking.
No, conscious is the ego. Like how I am talking to you right now, consciously.
Right. Okay.
But I'm thinking about what I want to say. That's my unconscious. But I'm breathing within all of this. That's an unconscious thing. Like you sleep, but you still breathe. You unconscious, but you still breathing. You feel me?
Right. I just attribute that to subconscious, but I get what he's saying.
It's a lot of consciousness for real. I read a whole book called The Power of Archetypes. It's a super conscious, a super meta conscious, a God conscious, but we ain't gonna get into all that. No, so I just break it. I be on the simple 3. Like conscious is the human, unconscious is the subconscious is the brain, and unconscious is like within the soul. Like when your soul doing it for you type. Like it's like I ain't even mean to do that. Deja vu moments or your little fidgets or stretching. Yawning, so yeah.
Stretch, y'all.
Stretch is alright. This is why stretch is important. When you work out, you tensing your bones up and you are tightening your ligaments. If you stretch, you won't have that problem. If you stretch and work out, now it's balance. If you stretch some more and do that, now you're flexible and you're dummy strong. Stretch. Now, most importantly, defense. Stretching is really great for defense. When you are loose, it's harder for something to get popped out of place. They stretch football players' legs dummy more than, I'm not gonna say they need to, but just like that's a big point of they focus on because they get tackled dummy hard in their legs. Like they really be getting gored. They ALCs or MLCs or knees or tibias could get snapped at any time because that's what's happening. They come straight full force, collision. So if you stretch, you feel me, it's gonna be able to bend out of place and go right back right quick, like a Laffy Taffy or a rubber band, just whoop whoop. So yeah, stretching is really important for the defense. Safety is really important. Really important. Like I cannot stress enough how much stretching has been a blessing in my life, and I learned my lesson from injuries. Like I was feeling myself when I first started getting into the Muay Thai. I was watching YouTube videos. I tried to do an axe kick, bro. No, my leg was like this, like naturally because I wasn't stretching. An axe kick is like this, so I forced it. My leg said. And I was like, what was that? I gotta sit down. I started limping. That's when I learned. I was like, okay, I need to stretch before I start trying to do these crazy moves. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing. If y'all thinking about like martial arts and kicking and stuff like that, you gotta have that flexibility / that hip range motion that gotta be opened up.
My first day in the Muay Thai gym, I did not have a high kick in my arsenal. That was so embarrassing. That was really embarrassing. Like they're teaching you all the moves and they talking about, all right, now just bring it up here, and I literally could not bring it over my shoulder. Not even that, like barely over my hip. I'm just like, no way. Like, how do I want to do this and I can't even kick somebody in the face? Like that's the easiest way to knock somebody out. So yeah, stretching is important. It adds moves to your arsenal.
Diversify the portfolio. Yes, sir.
Gotta stay unpredictable.
Let these niggas know your Cash App, bro. In case they want to support a brother or two.
Please support a brother because I need some equipment. $, of course. AMIN 222. That's Amin 222, which is me and my birthday. AMIN. Amin. And then after my sister Amina. Take away the AH and 222.
Whole lot of.
You gonna see me.
Last words you want to leave the folks with, as far as like motivation. No. Before that, biggest lesson you learned this year.
Take the keys out the car to ignition.
That's real shit.
I got my car stolen, y'all. I'm laughing because that's just how I laugh in my pain. That shit not funny, but yeah. On some personal, you know, emotional, metaphorical, spiritual, whatever. I just really learned patience. Like I was already working on that in the year prior, but I got to practice it, and I got praised for it a lot. But it was real hard keeping it being, and now it's not hard because that's really the meaning of patience. Patience is not being able to wait. It's being able to wait with the state of peace of mind. Like you're not agitated or rushing or just hasty, just flowing. So I really learned how to just flow with everything, like the good, the bad, and in the middle, and I really appreciate it. It's making life just so much less stressful.
And now, last words for the beautiful peoples before I'm gonna head out. SpongeBob me.
That's how we ending it.
No, I'm asking you last words.
Oh. Okay, that was funny. I thought you was gonna say what you was about to say the first time because I was waiting for you to say it, but I'm gonna just follow up. On some motivational shit. Seriously.
Or reflection shit. Either one. You know what I'm saying? All the ones.
Reflection. Look. This is how to read this, baby. I don't know who this is for, but someone needs to hear this right now. Do nothing without intention. You know what you want. You know exactly what you want. Why are you not going for it? Why are you scared? Somebody who is twice as ass in that field as you is bodying that situation only because they're confident. And because they're confident, people see that they're confident and they're oozing off that positive radiation that's just attracting success. And honestly, you could get that. You just gotta execute, put yourself out there, for real. It's all within the mind. You gotta manifest it.
Talk to him.
You gotta manifest it.
Come on now.
So first thing first, you gotta set the intention. That's how you manifest. How you set the intention? You think on it. You really gotta want it. Like you gotta put it in your gut, in the solar plexus. That's the birthright. You feel me? That's where the babies come from. So after that, you meditate on it. If you're not gonna meditate on it, you write it down. If you're not gonna write it down, you keep thinking on it dummy hard like it already happened. And then you execute. You just wait. This is where the patience part come in, but you gotta have faith. And you really gotta believe. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just do nothing without intention. And as long as you stay consistent within that, great things will come from it. You definitely gonna see results.
Yes. And on that note, we're gonna get out of here. Peace and love to y'all. We see y'all on the flip. Whole lot of pussy.